Hey everybody, how's it going? In today's video, let's see if we can make some progress in the exclusive series featuring this Zenvo Aurora Tur. Alright, I've already posted the overview of this series on my channel, so I'll have the link to that video where I go over the cost and I guess rewards, along with the types of events you're going to encounter in this exclusive series. So if you're interested in all that information, check out the video in the link in the description box below. But for this one, let's go ahead and do some racing. Get behind the wheels. All right, Zenvo Aurora Tur 2026. The equilibrium of extremes meet the lightest and most powerful Zenvo road car. Right. They have also the track version of this car as well, right? We just don't have it in the game, but I know it exists. So, all right. So for the starter, let's see if we can run through maybe all the sort of a short events like Autocross, drag races, speed snaps, right? So under 1 lap events, right? So we'll start with Autocross, which there are 5 of. So we'll start with the first one in Tier 4, taking place at Laguna Seca. What, 25 seconds and under, maybe? No, 29 seconds. All right. I like to think that should be a fairly generous target to beat for car of this caliber. All right, here we go. Right, car that needs early braking. One of those cars, yes. Like the likes of Bolide and I don't know what other cars. All the Hennessy's, right? Get in there. That finish line a little bit further behind the cones. What's with that? Yeah, they don't always line up. And of course, I'm sure when they were developing the game, they didn't think anybody was going to do these goofy things at the finish line, but we still had over a whole second to spare. There we go. All right, so 1 autocross down, 4 more to go. And that is good enough for gold trophy number 1 of 51 that we need to win in this event. So 1 down, 50 more to go. All right, the next instance of autocross, we find it in Tier 8. This one at Daytona Road Course. And generally, Daytona variety events tend to take a while. Yeah, so 47 seconds is the target. So this is no exception, one of the longer ones. Maybe the speed snap at the road course might be a shorter one. Because I think the motorcycle course, I think you kind of have to go through the... I think the target for that one is on the outer rim, so you kind of have to get through that interior sector, right? Which is kind of funny for speed snap. Why are we going through that? All right, and the road course speed snap ends right here. So, all right, so 34 seconds so far. And we got 47-second targets, so once again, there we go. That's what we're looking for. 42 seconds and change. So yeah, I mean, you'll be afforded multiple instances of going off track at 47, almost 48-second target. Yeah, so pretty easy challenge so far. 3.5 service bars taken out. And that is good enough for gold trophy number 2. All right, let's head on over to tier 12 for the third instance of Autocross. This one at Silverstone International Circuit. And all right, target in the 30s. So we had the 20s, 40s, and 30s. All right. So this one looks like we actually go through the finish line. And the beginning sector. All right. There we go. 30, just under 33 seconds. And I think the target was like 38, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, 38,183 was the target. All right, so 3 autocrosses down. 2 more to go. So next we'll head on over to tier 17 for the Catalunya Grand Prix Circuit Autocross. And this gotta be in the 20s, I'd assume. Yep, 24 seconds. Of course, we're at the final chicane area, right? After the hairpin, right? Or starting right before the hairpin. All right. I think the current layout of the Grand Prix circuit, actually, I think we take the wider out, right? I wonder if they're ever gonna reconfigure. So like a national circuit, the outer corner, I think is what they have right now. The faster corner, right? Anyway, not the case in the game. The chicane's kind of fun, or the hairpin. So I don't mind them leaving it in the game. All right, so 4 down, 1 more. The last one in tier 20, the final tier. This one at COTA, Circuit of the Americas, National Circuit. And once again, target in 25 seconds and change. So I want to say this is the last bit of the circuit. Or not. No, this is more like earlier part of the circuit, isn't it? There we go. And is this it? I guess so. There we go. All right. What do we got? 22 and change. Not bad. Yeah, so some longer ones, mostly short events. All right, so that is good enough. Takes out, I guess, took out like maybe about a quarter of the service bars available on the maxed out car here. All right, so with that 5th gold trophy, we are done with Autocross and we are 9% complete. All right, let's head on over to tier 2 for drag race. We got 2 instances of it. The first one is in tier 2, Dubai Grand Prix. All right. And did I have just one flag bot? Is that the case? I don't know. I think it was just one flag bot. Let's see. Okay. And 2, 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. Let's see. Win number 1. Alright, maybe this card needs some customizing, huh? We all look the same. Alright. Oh, the other guy's got the racing stripes. Oh, that's a good, nice touch. Maybe that's what we need. Something simple. Right? Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Much appreciated. Very cool. Kind of makes it look like a viper or something. All right, I guess they are all flag bot. None of them are flag bots because obviously they're not customized. Cool. All right. It's always fun to see customized cars on the track. All right, Raging Mayor. All right, 400 fame points. Not a whole lot, but considering how short these events are, yeah, it's all good. All right. So, gold trophy number 6, right? And 11% complete. Now, on to the other instance of drag race, which we find in tier 14. This one at Monza Road Course. Is this longer? I have a feeling this is probably slightly longer than the Dubai that we just raced at. Let's find out. Three, two, one. Quick launch. Yeah. Quicker, right? And yeah, that felt pretty close, but maybe tiny bit longer. As you can tell from the time, right? They're all fairly comparable. So all right, 2, 1, and it's a delayed launch, ever so slightly. Ooh, 2 perfect, 3 perfects. Shifting. All right. Am I getting the exact same time? That'll be impressive if I can pull off exact same time. Almost as impressive if I were to like be the quickest. The consistency. That's something. 2, 1, still longer, delayed launch. Yep. And 8.7-ish. I don't think I did it exactly the same all 3 times, but relatively close. Is there any value in it? Probably not. But I think that the other one paid 400 pain points, didn't it? Or am I like misremembering that? Huh. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. 100 fame points ain't making any difference when your driver level is in 500s. All right, so that's the end of the 2 drag races, which brings me up to now 12% complete. So then let's head on over to complete the 5 speed snaps. Right, so we'll head on over to tier 7. The first one at Spa. And speed target, I don't know, 300 kilometers. Ah, not bad. 307. That was a completely wild guess, but I mean, it's somewhat educated guess, right? Because we know how this car behaves, right? At least if you raced it for a little bit. But to be honest, I haven't raced this car in a while, so in fact, I would say the time trial last week was probably the first time I raced this car since I won this car. All right. I think I was 312. Yep. Okay, so that is event number 8, I want to say. Because there were 5 autocrosses and then 2 more trophies from the 2 drag races and speed snips. So yeah. All right, so trophy number 8. And let's head on over to tier 9 for the second instance of speed snap. This one at Melbourne, usually a pretty low speed target. We'll see what low is for Aurora 213. Okay. Lower. But for this car, I have a feeling we're going to hit target pretty easily. Because, yeah. Pretty fast car. It's not necessarily as good as slowing down, but yep, I think I was at like 235. Yeah, just under. Yeah. Taking my sweet time there. All right. So that is good enough for another gold trophy or another completion of speed snap. The 2 out of 5 available. All right. Let's head on over to the next instance of speed snap, which you'll find in tier 13. All right, so this one at Daytona Motorcycle Course. I want to say this one is on the finish line, is on the outer rim. The road course, I believe, has it inside, but I might be... Am I mixing the two? Because 272 target speed seems like something... Oh, I'm thinking the other way around. Okay, so motorcycle course is the short one, where we just have to make the first, like, one turn, right? I mean, this is not really a turn, this is not. This one, however, is what this comes down to. Swing wide if you're having difficulty. This one should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, 282. Is that what I finished with? Yep. So, yeah, not bad. Oh, and we got some TSM friends now showing up. All right. Things tend to get a little bit more competitive, right? Okay. And that is, what? Is that number 10? That is gold trophy number 10, I think, right? And on to next speed snap, which find in tier 16. This one at Dubai Club Circuit. So where does this one start? 267. I wanna say, you know, those like S's that climb up the hill. Like it's after that. Maybe. Oh no, it's at the end of the circuit. Or does this include the beginning of the circuit? Okay, this one actually is more like the finish line. All right, 272, I think, was my speed. 273, close. A pretty short event, not bad, with one TSM friend in there. All right. Not bad at all. All right, so that brings us to one final instance of speed snap. Gold trophy number 11. So 11 down. 40 more to go. All right, so final instance of the speed snap we find in tier 19. Suzuka Grand Prix. This one is, I want to say after the first corner. All right, 330 is the target to beat. All right. No, oh no, this is the hairpin. Okay, never mind. It's the East Circuit that I think is perhaps at the first corner then. I got mixed up on those two. So I was gonna say 330s almost. That'll be a difficult speed to beat. But here, I think we got the. Did I get it? It's gonna be close. Ah. All right. Very close, but didn't quite make the cut in top space. I came out of the that the chicane or the hairpin ever so slightly too relaxed. All right, so same target speed, 329 and change. All right, so all right. Okay, this one I like it better. There we go, 330 is what I saw at the end. 331 is what I got. All right. Decent speed there. All right, so way to finish off the last instance of the speed snap here. Still have more than half of the service bars left. Good deal. All right, so with that gold trophy number 12, we just completed all the sub single lap events featured in this exclusive series. So that brings me up to 22% complete. So yeah, within the next couple of races, I'll be reaching the first 25% completion. So stay tuned, and yeah, we'll return for some more accomplishment in upcoming videos. All right, take care. See you then.